10 Best Places to Visit in China. China is a massive tourist attraction. With more megacities than any other country and the world's largest population, any trip to this Asian behemoth is a captivating and engaging mix of appealing traditional culture and modernity. Each destination in China is distinct from the last, with 53 ethnic groupings and more than 200 spoken languages. Visitors who are visiting China for the first time usually stay in the larger cities. More experienced tourists to the Middle Kingdom will go in different directions, where travel may be a little more difficult due to the language barrier, but it is certainly possible for independent travelers. With so much on the line, let's hop in. 10. Kunming. Kunming's temperate climate makes it a pleasant destination at any time of year. Summers can be hot and humid, but winters are pleasant and dry. With almost 400 species of flowers grown here, the growing conditions are ideal for flowers. The city's official flower is the camellia. Huihu Park with its canals and winding walks is one of the city's most well-known green spaces. Dogwin Park with its funfair and food kiosks may appeal to younger visitors. Kunming, the capital of Yunnan Province, is the region's economic, transportation, and cultural hub. It has train connections to all of China's major cities as well as Vietnam. The rail link to Hanoi was established in 2004. 9. Leshan. Leshan is located near the confluence of the Dadu and Qingyi rivers. The city is noted for its vicinity to the Mount Imei scenic area's beautiful scenery and historical sites, as well as having the world's largest stone-carved Buddha. Leshan has a strong culinary culture despite its often ignored plethora of restaurants, cafes, and lodging alternatives. Many intriguing sites can be found across town, including the former residence of famed writer Duo Morduo and the Oriental Buddha Park, which houses hundreds of beautiful statues and carvings. The Leshan Giant Buddha, which stands at a stunning 71 meters, is the main draw for visitors during the Taifa era. 8. Jeju. The city is rich in picturesque canals and stone bridges, earning it the nickname Venice of the East. It is located on the banks of Lake Tai and the lower sections of the Yangtze River. It still features age-old pagodas and attractive streetscapes, despite China's tremendous expansion in recent years, which has seen a slew of modern skyscrapers pop up. The city features 4 classical gardens, the most famous of which is the Lingering Gardens, which has 4 separate portions and is regarded as a Chinese masterpiece. The gardens are beautiful to walk through and feature rocks, trees, pavilions, and lakes that are all well designed. The Grand Canal, which runs through Jeju and connects Beijing and Hangzhou, has spawned a network of canals. 7. Macau. It is a major gambling destination. It is home to resorts, luxury casinos, and entertainment. The city is known as the Vegas of China because of its location close to Hong Kong and Shenzhen. Macau, which was ruled by the Portuguese for 4 centuries, is a fascinating mix of Chinese and Portuguese customs and cuisines. Churches, temples, and fortifications can be found among the colorful colonial-era structures in Old Macau, making for interesting historic sites. The Macau Peninsula boasts several important landmarks and some wonderful museums, but the majority of visitors come for the casinos. 6. Lijjang. The gorgeous historic town of Lijjang is home to beautiful waterways, old stone bridges, and winding cobblestone streets. The huge Mu Palace complex is one of the city's many exquisite timber buildings, which showcase elegant traditional architecture. There are numerous quaint tea shops and eateries hidden among its little lanes for you to try. Aside from its many historical sites, Lijjang is known as the Naxi people's major center. Their rich culture and legacy can be seen everywhere. A traditional music performance may be performed at the cultural hall, for example, and a variety of interesting and informative museums can be located throughout town. 5. Jeju. Jeju Valley will appeal to visitors who enjoy the great outdoors and prefer their scenery to be uncluttered and unpolluted. It is a national park in Sichuan Province that is home to various Tibetan villages, allowing visitors to see another way of life without having to endure the Himalayan region's high heights. The name of the region translates to 9 Tibetan villages because of its many waterfalls, snow-covered karst mountains, and 108 blue turquoise and green-colored lakes that are so pure that one can see the bottoms. The national park has been described as a fairyland. It is also home to gigantic pandas, however, chances of sighting them are minimal due to the parched conditions. 4. Dali. The little city, which is located in Yunnan province, is noted for its gorgeous environment, rich cultural legacy, and charming old town. Dali has been the capital of various kingdoms over the centuries, therefore the town is full of unique and remarkable historical and cultural landmarks. The Ming dynasty is responsible for most of the exquisite buildings in the old town, which include the ancient city walls and 3 pagodas. 3. Hangzhou. Hangzhou is the provincial capital of Zhejiang. Hangzhou and its West Lake, famed for their natural beauty, have been immortalized by innumerable poets and artists. Marco Polo rated the city as the most beautiful and majestic in the world in the 13th century. West Lake. Hangzhou's most famous attraction is a big lake surrounded by old structures and gardens created for leisure and spirituality. Along its coastlines and occasionally jutting over the lake, visitors will find pagodas, temples, walking pathways, sitting spaces, tea fields, and a museum. The West Lake experience is incomplete without a cup of tea. One of the most well-known teas produced there is Dragon Well. 2. Lhasa. Lhasa is a significant city in Tibetan history and is situated in a Himalayan mountain valley. The Potala Palace, which was the Dalai Lama's former residence, is located in the city. It was built more than 360 years ago atop the Red Hill. It is divided into 2 sections: the White Palace, which housed the Dalai Lama, and the Red Palace, which housed religious study and practice. Norbulinka, erected in 1755, is another palace in Lhasa. Before his exile, it was the Dalai Lama's summer palace. The palace's gardens, which cover approximately 90 acres along with the huge castle, are particularly impressive. Other tourist attractions include the Jiakhang Market and Chakpori, one of the 4 sacred mountains in Tibet. 1. Beijing. It rose to prominence in Chinese history after it was designated as the capital of the Yan state and given the name Ganjing. In 1215, the city was conquered by the Mongols, and from 1264 to 1265 it served as the capital of United China under Kublai Khan. The capital was moved to Nanjing after the Mongol-founded Yuan dynasty fell, but was returned and given its current name. Tiananmen Square, the Forbidden City, the National Museum of China, and the Old and New Summer Palaces are all located in Beijing. These and other sites are ideal for viewing Chinese gardens, antique architecture, and Chinese culture from a variety of historical periods. There are several options. Hope your list of the places to visit is complete. See you soon. Thank you.